Oh. Alright, this is the third live stream in a single day. Sort of ridiculous. Anyway, guys, we are live. We are back again. You know, I'm basically just gonna be doing a little chill stream today. We're just gonna be chilling. What's up, Mr. Boom? Nice to see you. I'm back, boy. So we back in the mine. Doing great, bro. Finally got this stupid Streamlabs working again after 3 freaking months. Good lord. It's been ages. Did a couple streams earlier. That was when I just fixed it. I luckily it fixed after a stupid update. I don't know why it fixed after an update, but it fixed after an update. So, you like how this town looks? I bet you might like it, considering it's like a medieval type style and whatnot, you know. So we got 1 well, 2 wells. I said there was 5 wells earlier. There's 4. I'm an idiot. I should make a 5th one, just because why not? Like, if I were to make a 5th well, yeah. You got a freaking gaming chair too? That's sick, bro. We both got gaming chairs. I'm gonna set up this gaming chair eventually. It might not be for a little while, but I will. Like you can already tell that this is gonna be a pretty big town. Bee! Buzz, wait, oh, there he is. The beehive look pretty cool. Like, eventually I'm gonna put trees all around it, make like a forest. Like, reason why there's a track right here, I made this track for, like, a specific purpose. You got a headset too, that's sick. So I made this track for a specific purpose. Over here, there's gonna be like an abandoned settlement of some sort eventually, and there's also gonna be like another. Hold on, let me see if there's a mine shaft under here. If there's a mine shaft under here, I'm gonna flip. Dang it, there's no mine shaft. Oh well. Actually, once we go over here, there will be a mine shaft. So that's fine. I'll take a mine shaft, even though this is the smallest mine shaft in mine shaft history. It's like an area where people settle. So like it's not gonna be like anything way too big until like I build it up. Like it's gonna be like a small town. Like this town over here, the main town, is like the biggest town that there's gonna be. Well, this one has like 10 or 11 houses. The other ones only have like 3 or 4, so it's not going to be anything way too crazy. But eventually, I'm probably going to do something where I'm going to make it abandoned at first, and then I'm going to build it up and make it look not abandoned anymore. So it's going to be like, it's not going to be a time lapse, but it's going to be, it's gonna be like you just trying to rebuild the settlement and like repopulate it and whatnot. Obviously, if it's abandoned, there's not gonna be anything in it. And this railroad is just gonna be a part of it. This will actually be an abandoned railroad right here. Like this will be an abandoned railway. And at first I was kind of confused on how to build like an upway sort of thing, and then like I noticed that if I hold on, let me go into creative. No, that's spectator again. What am I doing? Creative. Bam. So if I get rid of this log, it looks like if the wheel of the train, like there's not actually trains, but if we can like theorize, if we can like imagine it, the wheel would slip in here, but if it did that, there's a chance that it could slip to the left and like completely knock off the train. So that's why I put the logs here. So it doesn't do that. It doesn't slip like that. It just stays on the track. Yeah, that's pretty cool. How do you like the look of this railway? Does it look cool? And then over here you got the little railroad crossing right here. You like it? You like it, dude?
Tanya hasn't liked anything we picked out for her. It's either too much, or too little, or too sexy. Tanya's an artist.
Angle, what are you doing? Jade, could you not go right in front of me? I'm looking in the stream and the angle just was across the freaking railroad, and then he just walks up to me right in front of me, just blocks my view. The angle was crazy. Yeah, I think I've been working on this for nearly like half a month now. I don't know. I might have been working on it for longer, but this well, let me think. This texture pack, my sister found this, so you know it's a pretty cool texture pack. I'm just getting used to it, getting used to all the new looks and whatnot. I think this might be how I play Minecraft from now on. I don't know, but I might just play it in this. This is pretty sick. Like it makes everything look so much cooler. I like basically all types of stuff. Like I don't hate any of the types of texture packs or anything like that, unless there's missing textures. If there's missing textures, then I will freaking go insane on it. But like stuff like this, like medieval, is just my kind of thing. Like medieval, rustic kind of stuff. That's what I love. I have two sisters. My older sister originally found that this texture pack and a crap of other texture packs, including the log one, which makes everything look sick. The grass looks pretty cool too, in my opinion, as well as this, you know. But my little sister was playing Roblox Obbies. She's always playing Roblox Obbies. She's just ridiculous. I don't know why she's not like, to me, she's just like, there's just a part of her that doesn't even make sense to me. Might not even be a part of her. But like all of this is just absolute madness. We see the reason why I wasn't streaming for a while mainly was because my Streamlabs wasn't working. At the same time, I also had a crap load of stuff going on. Like it was ridiculous. I had lots of stuff going on in my social life, and you know, there's still a lot going on in my social life, that's for sure. Joiner and Beater, that's pretty cool. It only makes sense. Trust me, she's not the best. She is not the best at games. Not even close. And you see, here's the thing. You said that you said that I'm one of the best builders you know. I'm gonna be blatantly honest with you. I am not a good builder at all. I am not in any good way a good builder. Like this is probably like adept level skills. This is like still noob tier. Like there's builders out there. Like hold on. This guy right here. This guy's username in the chat. He is that's his username for YouTube, by the way. That's his channel name for YouTube. This guy is probably the best builder I know. He does all sorts of transformations and whatnot. Like especially the Woodland Mansion. The Woodland Mansion is absolutely insane. Like I don't even know what to say when it comes to the Woodland Mansion. Yeah, your best. I'm not saying one of the best. I'm just saying one your best. Like you're one of the best builders that you know. But I know a lot of builders that are absolutely insane. Oh, Alan, you're here. Alan. Mr. Boom, I'm just letting you know. Alan is, or AJ Landry is, I call him Alan. He's one of my friends in real life. So, did not expect him to pop in the stream, but he did. So, whatever. What? Okay, who that? Oh, you're the cartographer. Okay. Um. So mainly, um, I'm just gonna go ahead and enlarge my face, cause why not? Just so I can talk a little bit. Whoa, that is not right. Hey, you stupid thing. There we go. My face is huge.
Hey, if you ever want to use my headphones, my Bluetooth ones, you can use those.
Alright. So I'm in a stream right now, like I'm legitimately streaming. So that's fun. So actually, I have a better idea. I'm just gonna do that. No, hey, no. There we go. All right. Um. Uh. Ultra Instinct Goku. That ultimate. That's not actually an ultimate. Yeah. I'm gonna shave this eventually. This will be gone. Like you won't see this anymore. You won't see my sideburns either. They'll also be gone. My hair will probably be gone too, which I'll be happy about. As you can see, I'm sort of growing a unibrow here, so I'll get rid of that eventually too. But no, I am by no means getting old, Mr. Boom. Not at all. I'm still young. I'm 15, dang it. I am 15, bro. 15 is not old. Trust me, you see someone like my grandpa, he's almost 70, dang it. I mean, he is a Vietnam veteran, so he's so the reason why Ultra Instinct Goku does not have a an ultimate attack in the B slot, reason why is because that's a transformation slot, and that Goku is already max transformation. So like, there's not any sort of transformation in that. Like, there's not a transformation for him like that. That's not gonna exist. I'm surprised you don't know that 12-year-olds and 11-year-olds can grow beards. It depends on when you hit puberty, dang it. Like, some people can hit puberty, like, way when they're, like, in their teens, like 13, 14, 15. There's some people that can hit puberty younger than that. So, it's sort of ridiculous. And trust me, I've seen that with a lot of people in my school. There's been people growing beards when they were, I don't even know, like, it's ridiculous, alright? Normally women tend to not really like hair unless it's like their head, like on, like, you know, this kind of hair. But any other sort of hair on their face, they'll just get rid of it. It will not. They don't hate it. They hate it. But here's the thing: women don't grow facial hair as much as men. Like, they don't have as much as a certain, like, material in their body to actually grow this kind of hair. They still can grow this hair the same amount as men, but all the other hair, like the sideburns and the beard and mustache and all that, that typically doesn't happen. But there are some women in the world that have certain, like, conditions where their hair grows like insanely. Like, I'm not even kidding. There is this one girl that is probably the hairiest person in the entire world, and it's a girl. Like, you're probably wondering how that happens. It's from a condition. I don't know what it's called, but like, her face is like completely filled with hair. I'm not making fun of her by any means, but it's a condition. Like, I don't get how that can happen, even with a condition, because you need a certain amount of material inside of the body in order to grow that kind of stuff. But yeah, that's why I said come hang out with Odin. Like, we're just hanging out, you know. We're just hanging. We're just hanging, bro. So, at the same time, along with all the stuff that's been going on, like with my video games and whatnot, there's also a lot of real life stuff that's been going on. I'm a Granger going crap, by the way. So right now I'm in a club called Best Buddies. It's where we like hang out and whatnot, like every once in a while. Like, there's certain events we have after school, and then like every 6 months we have an event like in school during the entire day, which is really fun. We had fall games back in October, and that was really fun. Like, it was really fun. Like, fall games, basically we just go outside, we just hang out and whatnot. And then later this year, I think sometime in March or April, sometime in that little time slot, we're gonna have spring games, which is basically the same as fall games, except here's the thing. With fall games, we stay at our school, but there's a school in our area called Lincoln Way Central. We go down there for spring games, and you know, it's about a 40-50 minute drive there on bus or car, whatever, which is, you know, it's pretty fun. You know, and at the same time, you know, with all this stuff going on, later in April there's supposed to be another event that's supposed to happen. I'm not gonna spoil it because I don't really want to ruin the fun, but I think I will make a YouTube video on that. And here's the thing, I'm gonna tell you right now, the reason why I haven't been streaming on my phone is because they made a new policy. For some reason that makes it to where you can only live stream on your phone if you have 1,000 or more subscribers, which is absolutely stupid. I don't get why that's a thing. I don't get why that exists. I wish I could get rid of it so I can actually stream on my phone, but that's not how it works apparently. So all I can really do is make videos on my phone, and that's exactly what I did on my return video, which was a week ago. And then obviously I did the live stream, the 2 live streams earlier, and then now I'm doing this one, so it's good that I can stream again, that's for sure. Yeah, it sort of sucks, dude. Like, once you get a good computer, then you can stream. I can teach you how to stream all that, like, you know. And at the same time, along with all this stuff in my my Best Buddies club, I'm also going to be going into 2 sports. Like I'm going into one sport as like an actual participant, like I'm actually going to be doing this sport. But for the other one, I'm just going to be a helper. So for swimming, I did this last year. I'm doing it again this year. And basically, what was I going to say again? Oh yeah, I'm doing it this year. I'm hoping to get to state. Like my only goal in swimming is just to get to state. I don't know. I'll get to that in a minute, but like for swimming, I'm mainly just gonna try to get to state. And once I get to state, then that's when I'm gonna stop swimming. I'm not gonna completely stop swimming. I'm probably still gonna be swimming like at the pool every once in a while, but I'm not gonna be like a full-time swimmer or anything like that. But for basketball right now, as of now, I am going to be a helper. And, like, you know, there's sorts of practices and whatnot, like, and it's just sort of ridiculous because like once I'm done with swimming, then I can transition over to basketball at really any time. Like I can actually hop into the team and whatnot, which will be pretty fun. I will admit that. Um, and then um, like once I get into basketball, pretty ridiculous. Like here's the thing with both of these sports, for the most part don't have any weekend events, which means my stream schedule will probably still stay the same. But if I do have events, I probably will tell you beforehand. I think I am 5'10" right now. I don't know, but I think that might be that. I think I might be that much. And but at the same time, like I still have about 2.5 years left of high school. Hey, so there's a thing that we have. It's called Career Center. Like basically, once we get to junior year, which is after this year, we go to the Career Center, and the class I'm actually taking is multimedia video production. So you are not 8 feet 4 inches. That's not no. I don't believe you. I don't believe you on the fact that you're 8.4. 8.4 is not possible. Well, it is possible, but for someone that's younger than me, no, I don't think so. In fact, that's not even feet or inches. What is 8.4? 8.4 doesn't make sense. Like, what's 8.4? What is that? 8.4 is not a unit in height. That is not a unit in height. So for the Career Center, I'm going to be going in multimedia video production, and hopefully after that, I'm going to be either a cameraman for whatever. Like I could be like a cameraman for storm chasing, for police or whatnot. Like I can be a cameraman for basically anything. I just need to record and edit. That's all I really need to do. Once I'm good with that, that kind of job can make you a lot of money. That's that like. But, 8.4 yards? That doesn't make sense. I don't think that makes sense, Mr. Boom. But once I do that, it's either I'm gonna be a cameraman for something, or I'm just gonna be a professional YouTuber, like with a lot better of a setup than this. Like, also, if you can tell, stupid unicorn. Yeah, that's my little sister's stupid unicorn drawing. I mean, it's her unicorn drawing, so if I can move my finger correctly. That thing, I do not like being back there. I just don't like it. Like, hopefully in the future I actually have a proper gaming room, like where I can just, hopefully have my own house. Like once it gets to that point, like for like university wise. So here's the thing: there's a lot of. I'm just gonna go completely off topic here for a second. I have a lot of friends that are interested in the military, so yeah, maybe one day, like if I could do that, like if we could just we could just communicate with each other and whatnot, then that'd be pretty cool actually. Like once I'm probably not gonna have my driver's license for a while, considering I don't even have my permit yet, which sucks, but uh, back off topic. There's a lot of friends that I have that are interested in the military, and one of them is a friend that I really like, and like as you know, I was talking about her in a stream. I think I was talking about her in a stream. I don't know, but obviously all this stuff happened and yada yada yada. But obviously she wants to go to military, but in our state there's a law that's about to go in place. I'm pretty sure there's a law that's about to go in place, or it's being worked on right now. Um, it's a law that makes it to where the age requirement for the military is 21 years old, and if that happens, then like all my friends that are interested in the military, like all of my best friends, which are John, Andrew, and then that friend, um, they'll have to wait. And my that one friend, she wants to go into the military right after high school, like this second after high school, which that would actually kind of suck. But I mean, if that law goes into place, that could change that completely. Uh, and on top of that, the military is like extremely, extremely difficult. Like I heard from my dad that he told me about a couple of his friends, and speaking of which, one of his friends, which is Brian, he is in the military. Is in the military. He had to go through exercises that were pretty difficult, and those those exercises. I heard one of them that sort of caught me off guard. Like he said that they had to go under a barbed wire fence. They had to crawl under it with like no breathing space, while there's grenades and guns being tossed around right above them. Like I can't imagine that. Like if I try to do that, I would probably not pass. I'd probably get shot in the brains. Because like if the way my body works, sometimes I twitch, and like if I twitch at that moment, normally I twitch when I'm like either extremely excited or extremely like nervous. I just twitch randomly, like right there. Like I can just like it's twitch like that. Like that was on purpose. Like that's not an actual twitch, but um, like these kind of twitches just happen completely randomly. Like I can't control them. Um, and obviously if that happened, if I was in the military going into that exercise and I was under that barbed wire fire, I would probably be really nervous because I feel like I might actually fail. And if I got that nervous, I would twitch and I would probably get stabbed in the brain or stabbed in the back or something by the barbed wire fence, and I'd be dead. Yeah, I would not survive in the military. I'm just gonna say that. Like, I wouldn't be able to deal with the trauma and like the guns and the violence and all that. I'm not a big violence guy. Like the only case where I would do anything to anybody at all is if they decided to go off on one of my family members or one of my really good friends. Like if they tried to like attack them verbally or physically, then that's when I would have a little bit of and then once they have or it can also be something else, which like back in 6th grade I got into a fight with this one guy. I don't know if you know about this, but I got into a fight with this one guy, and that was the first fight I actually ever got into. It's the only fight as of now. Like it was like here's the thing, like I do not like getting hit in my ear. And he literally hit me right on like this spot, my ear. And like normally if I get hit on the ear by anything, I will it's like an impulse. Like I will immediately move my hand. Like I can't even control it. It's just like a twitch, but it's different. Like it's just so quick. It's just so sudden. Like before I go back to the fight, I'm just gonna go to a little moment that I had last year. Basically, I was walking home from swimming, right? And then, I was just walking. I was just casually walking home, like normal. And then I immediately feel this odd, like it was a big bug. All of a sudden, landed on my ear, and then like I said, my impulse, my twitch just immediately made my head move from right where I was at, which was all the way down. Within a split second, my hand moved all the way to my ear and squashed the bug. Like, it was just so fast. It hurt, but it was just that fast that I killed the bug instantly. And I don't get how that happens because I mean, back when I was out when I was fighting with that guy, it wasn't really an impulse at that point. Instead, it was just me he hit. Mr. Boom, just ultra instincts. I might have done that. I don't know if I know that for a second, but who knows? With all seriousness, it wasn't an impulse back then. He hit me in my ear, and that actually took me a second. I was actually thinking. I moved around, and then just immediately, I punched him in the gut. Obviously. With how much more skilled I am at fighting nowadays, I could probably beat him pretty easily. I'm just making an interpretation, so I don't know how much stronger he's gotten, but I have no idea how much stronger he's gotten. But the difference from 6th grade and then back then, a few months ago, it's huge. Instead of me just actually thinking about it, I didn't even think when the bug hit my ear. My hand just moves and hits it. That's like a part of Ultra Instinct. I'm not sure that's actually what it is, but I don't think that's actually Ultra Instinct. There's lots of different Ultra Instinct isn't even real. It's not actually a thing. But it gets to a point where you're just so tired. Here's the thing. Back when I was in 1st or 4th grade, I used to get bullied. I'm not just saying regular bully. Beat up. That's not even funny. Mainly just for my conditions, my autism, my ADHD, stuff like that. I just used to get bullied, and it wasn't really right to me. Back then, I didn't even know how to defend myself. I'm an extremely friendly guy. If you have something against me, I'm not gonna worry about that. I will still be as friendly with you as possible. But if you decide to start doing something to me that hurts me, then I'm gonna start pushing back. And then back then, I didn't know how to push back. I had no idea how to defend myself. I was basically just you can consider a human to an ant, except it was human to human, and I was the ant. I was physically, I had no idea how to fight. So, it hurt me a lot mentally because sure, I had friends back then, but after a while, I started to figure out that they weren't really friends. And back in 5th grade, before the start of the year, was when we moved here, and to be honest. Like, I'm looking back on it, and I'm noticing that if I hadn't have moved here, I might have ended up a way worse person than I am now. I might not even be here streaming right now. And the main reason was because our old landlord actually evicted us from that house. And since I've been thinking about it a lot now, it just feels like I might actually be grateful for that happening. And, like, obviously, it's been a long way. It's been 5 years since we moved here, nearly. Actually, it has been 5 years. And looking back on it, I feel like the landlord actually did something good for us that he probably just didn't know. I didn't know at the time. It changed me. Like, it actually didn't really change me. I'm still the same friendly guy that I've always been. But obviously, like, at the start of 5th grade, like, I started actually making good friends, like, friends that I could trust. And they started teaching me how to fight. And, I'm still not in any way good at fighting, but I'm better. I'm improved. That's all that matters. Like, here's the thing, like, really, if you put your mind to something, and you try to improve yourself to do that, like, to me, it doesn't matter how much you improve. It only matters that you improve. Like, as long as you improve in some way, that's all I care about. I don't care about how much you improve. And here's the thing, like, with these streams, like, obviously this stream that I'm doing right now, I feel like I might start doing more of these streams, where I just talk and whatnot, talk about my life, and what's been going on, like, And, like, again, if I hadn't have moved here, I probably wouldn't be here streaming today. We probably would have never even met. I would probably be a completely different person. I probably would still have no friends. Probably still would be just. I don't even know. I don't know where I would be. Like, if I could go back in time, well, not really go back in time, but if I could simulate that exact situation, like if our landlord didn't evict us, if we simulated that exact incident, I would probably be a completely different person. Like, if I could somehow simulate that. Like, looking back on what could have happened, like, as I said, it's been 5 years since we moved here. And if I could be way different than what I was back then. Since 5 years, like, 5 years is a pretty big time. Pretty big time span. A lot can happen in that much time. And, like, I don't really know what to say more than that. It's the point where, like, if, like, everything happens as it's supposed to. Like, everything happens for a reason. And, like, I get that my landlord evicted us for seemingly no reason, but I don't know what he evicted us for still. And I bet he evicted us without knowing that would actually change me. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if, like, everything happens for a reason. Like, we meet for a reason. we do these things for reasons reasons that we don't even know. Like everything happens for a particular reason that we might not even know. But if the landlord didn't evict us back then, I probably still wouldn't have any friends. I probably wouldn't have done anything socially. My grades might still be like extremely bad. Like I don't even know what'd be happening. Grade wise, if we didn't move out of there, I I could think that I could think that I would have extremely horrible grades because of the amount of trauma that I'd be going through. And I don't even know, like, I wouldn't have any friends. I probably wouldn't be in any sports because obviously I wouldn't be good socially at all. I'd probably be extremely scared about public speaking, stuff like that. Like, more scared than I am today. Like, I am still very scared of public speaking. Like, I can speak here in these YouTube videos just fine because I'm not scared of anything happening to me. Because there's not really a way that people can actually do anything about me being out here. Like, I'm not affected by words. Well, sometimes I am affected by words. That's not completely true. Like, I am sometimes affected by words, but most of the time, I'm only affected by words if they can actually show me that that's what happens to me. Like, whatever. I don't even know how to explain it. But see here in the streams, I can talk completely fine because there's no way that anyone could do anything about me. Well, people can make fun of me like up close if I'm in public speaking. Like in YouTube, however, like you can't because you can't physically see me. Like you can physically see me, but I can't physically see you. I can't physically see your reaction to me. I'm the single person just standing here. And people can't really do much to you either way. But I know that public speaking, like, speaking of public speaking, in 6th grade, back when, that again, before the fight ever happened, I did actually do a speech. Not really a speech, but, you know. I did a little presentation of some sort, and at one point I just completely stalled. Like I couldn't talk at all, and I mean like my body, my brain would not allow me to talk. Like no matter what I did, and I tried pulling myself out of it, but I couldn't. It just wasn't possible. Like I couldn't talk. It just doesn't happen. Um, it just wouldn't. Like I just couldn't let myself like I couldn't physically move my mouth. My vocal cords just like weren't working, and my brain was just thinking about completely other things. Like that's how nervous I was. But you see, nowadays I'm still extremely nervous when I talk. Sure, like I'm still extremely nervous. I'm not nervous right now by any means. Like again, this is YouTube. YouTube isn't really that nerve wracking to me. Like it's easy for me. But like speaking in front of people is still really hard for me. But luckily, I'm able to do it just fine now instead of just freezing up like I did that time. But Um, obviously that's the reason why I'm doing multimedia video production because I wanna work on YouTube and stuff like that because that's what I'm good at. I'm good at streaming and talking to people um, on social media and whatnot. I mean, here's the thing, like, with that, it says words can change a person. I'm, like, right now, I'm a changing person. Like, I'm changing certain things about me, but, like, words like that can affect people. Like, you see, once again, I have social anxieties. Like, that can affect me a lot more than other people. And, you know, certain words can actually affect me. So, and to be honest with you, words can actually kill people. Trust me, words can definitely kill people. You see, there's certain people that get bullied, like, through social media and stuff like that. The words that people say can just put people into so much trauma that they end up going into depression and eventually end up committing suicide. Like, it's definitely possible for words to kill people. Yeah, that's completely possible. They can definitely do that. But here's the thing: words to me can't really kill me. Like, I'm like in the limbo of, like, in the middle of being able to completely handle it and not being able to handle it. Like, I'm in the middle of that. Like, I'm partly able to handle it, but at the same time, there's, like, parts of me that can't handle it. But it, like, that's the part that changes me. And I'm not really, like, the biggest kind of changing person. That's fine, Mr. Bim. What's up, bro? What's up? Just talk. I gotta end the stream here soon, so just go ahead and talk for a minute or whatnot, whatever you want to do. Why am I even watching this stream on my phone? Like, what am I doing? Just turn my phone off and put it over here. There's no reason. I can just look at the chat right here. Look at the chat right here. Ah. I'm listening, bro. Yeah, that's exactly what I do. Except, like, yeah, I get that you can go to depression and you can think of happy things, and it doesn't. And then in that case, it doesn't affect you. But for me, like, I can think of happy things during public speaking. And, like, yeah, that's the same. Like, I'm doing what I like right now. Like, you see, like, this is what I like, and YouTube doesn't make me stressed. It doesn't stress me out. But, like, if I'm speaking in front of a crap load of people, like, physically, like, I can physically see the people right in front of me. Like, if I'm in a classroom or in an auditorium or something like that, then mainly get nervous because, like, it's, like, straight up, like, they can do something. Oh, you feel bad. You feel sad either way. Yeah. Yeah, like, normally I feel happy when I talk to people too. Like, I'm a social person, but, like, I'm easily overwhelmed. Like, if I'm talking to a lot of people at once, then that's when I get overwhelmed. I'm not good in front of large crowds. Large crowds, like classrooms or auditoriums, like, straight up, like, that many people, I'm not really that good at talking in front of them. But, like, YouTube, even if I have, like, for example, 100,000 people in the stream, it doesn't affect me because it's not physical. Like, I can't physically see you talking about this, what's going on in the stream. Like, I can't physically see that. And, like, if you're making fun of me, I can't tell. Like, it's impossible for me to tell that. So, and, like, I just don't know. And if I don't know, then I'm fine. I don't want to know. Like, you know. Alright. My mom and dad are home, so gonna end the stream here. We can talk more in Discord.